Hello, people. It's that time. Oh, yes, it's that time indeed. Hopefully, everyone can hear me loud and clear. So, welcome along, everyone, to my live YouTube stream. My name is Danny C, and let's get down to business for TJ's 90-minute endurance race at Le Mans. I hope everyone is well, so let's get straight to it then. So, for today's menu, I'm going to provide you my driver point of view of the 90-minute endurance race at Le Mans, with the Le Mans 24-hour race just around the corner. It's a tradition, to race in one of the biggest motorsport races about the ever known, about the motoring industry. So, what's going to be happening is, as I can go through the settings with you for those who are you just tuning in. There's going to be some rain in the middle of the race, so be ready for the unexpected. So obviously that you have grid start with full start check as well. Obviously that you also have tire wear set to times times 2. The fuel consumption rate set to times 5. And of course, there's going to be 15 minutes of qualification with the qualifying continuation time of 30 seconds. Of course, it's a Group 1, of course, which is where we'll be racing. The only thing we cannot race in is the old Group C cars and the Porsche 919, because these cars are just totally different different animals for sure. So but yeah, so there's going to be some rain there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Just to give you all the heads up, obviously there's 8 slots in there, 9 slots, I should say. So yeah, it should be interesting to see what today's race brings, as I'm going to be out in the Toyota TS 150, 050, sorry. So yeah, so I'm not really sure what to expect, because I have not even done a single mile in the Toyota TS 050. So we shall see what happens. So there's going to be a 10-minute start, so I may as well just get a lap in, just to get the feel of the car and go from there. first impressions of it, having not done a mile in this car, is it's not too bad. Yeah, plenty of downforce to play with as well. So you just a little bit of a city ducker for sure. And then there's some that just seen that out of the Toyota, some of the in the Peugeot, and then obviously with this car being four-wheel drive, with it being the LMP1, then it was the era that where the World Endurance Championship, where you have the likes of the Porsches, Audis, and Toyotas, like, who were having the four-wheel drive system, and this was the the Le Mans sports car racing at the fastest of it, and then obviously came the Le Mans hypercar class, which involved which got a load of manufacturers in. TS drives like it's on ice, says the homie. I mean, you get the you can feel the grip, like, and the downforce about in this thing, and so we've got Eon, who's putting a 3-minute 23 point now. So I'm keen to see what car is in, and then you also have another fast driver in the lobby, that is Yep. So once I complete this lap, I'm going to have a look and see what cars they're in. So if you want like an evenly matched race the best you can, may as well just join them, because I've got plenty of cars like to choose from for sure. Obviously I got the Peugeot, so I would imagine that they must be on the Peugeot. Even though that the Peugeot 908 2010 Le Mans prototype, and obviously yeah, they're just totally like different cars, because the rear wheel drive the Peugeot. Oh, any liveries fine, Smog. Obviously, anybody can please themselves to to go and practice like a bit if they wish to get the feel of the car, the track, etc. Okay, so let's see what they're on there. So Eon's in the Peugeot. Yep is in the Toyota. So let's have a look at Ian as he's in the Peugeot. And then we've got the M3 guy, then the Toyota, one in the Toyota Gr.1. Alex in the Toyota, another one in the Toyota. So we've got a few French people in the Toyota. We've got Drew in the Peugeot. We've got the Canadian in the Toyota. There's TJ, I believe, in the Peugeot. So I may as well just take a wise choice about, just to get the top speed and the raw horsepower. I just need to make sure I buy the tires. Yep, all tires are bought. Not going to be having much like of a time, so I may as well just risk it because what have I got to lose? Because I've had very little time, not even any practice at all. Oh, my apologies. So the good thing with the Peugeot is that it's got a lot of top speed. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Going 90, 190, 191, 192. So I believe Yep is going to be changing car as well. Because if you look at the lap time from Eon, who's put in a 3:23.9, you have the raw speed coming from the Peugeot, and it's rear-wheel drive. So that's the difference that you're seeing on there as well. So I believe Yep is going to be saving himself. Unless he changed car. Oh, he's sticking with the Toyota. Okay. So we're about to begin the qualifying, 15 minutes of qualification, so a lot to play for sure. So let's see what I can do. So this was just a last minute decision from my end, just to discover and assess how's it going to go. And so the qualification is about to get underway. So good luck, everyone. Have fun, and let's get down to business and have fun, and do the talking on the track, of course. Hey up. Go, go, go. So we've got the M3 guy like about in the Toyota. Warming up the tyres as you do, just to get some heat into them. So we've got smog overhead. Should see the top speed of this thing go. And we've got the homie in the Toyota as well. So he's in the GR010, which obviously it's the only LMH car in the game, and obviously with that car, it's specifically built to be quick on the straight line and slow in the corners. As the homie's got a half-second penalty for track limits, so I'm just about to begin my first qualification lap and see what I can do. And I believe Eon's out in front as well in his trusty Peugeot. Give this fella a nudge. I see as though it's got a bit of top speed. And then just back out just a touch, knowing that that car is slowing the corners with less downforce, and then the 908 has plenty of downforce also. Welcome along, Doug. Good to see you, buddy. Very much appreciated, and I'm not too bad, thank you. I hope all is well from your end too. And if you're just tuning in, then obviously this is the 15 minutes qualification for the 90-minute endurance race of Le Mans in the Gr.1 race, which obviously you cannot use the Group C classic cars and the Porsche 919 hybrid because they're just totally different animals. And then so we're just using something that's about as good, the non-meta car, should we say. So yeah, glad to hear that all is well from your end too, Doug. Oh, I missed me braking. So Hobie's about to serve a half-second penalty for track limits. And I'm just going to catch him up with a load of corner speed with the amount of downforce I have in the Peugeot, aka the Pug. See what I mean? It's the difference between the Peugeot and the Toyota Gr.1. There you go, buddy. I done you a favour, so let's see if you can return me a favour also. Oh, thank you. Very kind of you. I gave you a bump draft and then you're giving me mine. Teamwork at its finest. You see what I mean? I left him out of the corners. He's got another half-second penalty for track limits also. And he could catch me like on the straight, and obviously he's going to give me a bump draft. Oh no, he's not going to give me a bump draft. Okay. He got another half-second penalty added to his tally for track limits. .610, so probably personal best, courtesy of the bump draft I was getting from the Gr.10 driver. Welcome along, Marty. Nice to see you. I hope you're well, my friend. Welcome along, Alex Diz, my brother. Good to see you too. I hope all is well from your end too. Flat out. All the way. A slight little lift just to chain that corner and this corner without abusing the track limits. Look at the gap between myself and the Gr.010. Left him to shit. Let's see how quick can I go this time. Now that I've got the Gr.010 driver out of the way. You just got to get that fundamental trust with the car. Howdy, McLovin. Welcome along, buddy. I hope you're well out there. If you're just tuning in, then obviously this is the 15 minutes of qualification that's happening right now for TJ's 90-minute endurance race at Le Mans in the Group 1 cars. The non-meta cars, should I say, race, because you can't use the old Group C cars, the Porsche 919, because they're just totally different animals. So I can only get this last lap in because the continuation times are too short as well, having looked on the lobby settings. Indeed, so the objective from myself is just to, well, do the best job I can, and then so it will rain. I can tell you that it will rain in the long run. So best get your umbrellas and your wet weather tyres out. It's a 90-minute endurance race, Marty. So it's not like the proper 24-hour. Obviously, the time variations set to times whatever, where it goes from day to night to day. So obviously, I'm in it for the long run. Cannot get any faster because I'm missing the sparring partner for the slipstream. But I can make up a lot of time in the corners, so it's okay. So I think that's the best time I could do, because as soon as the clock goes down, then obviously the continuation times are set to 30 seconds. So obviously, therefore, that to me it's it'll be like we'll just be sure I get through the first lap or two in one piece. Tell me about it, homie. Obviously, I saw homie like going over the track limits, and you know, it's one of those things. And where's Yep at? So because I seen him in the lobby, and he gone with the Toyota TS050, and as soon as I saw Eon in the Peugeot 908, and this is the car that I've just chose at the last minute, so I think I made like a wise decision, like, for sure, just to get that top speed and the cornering ability confidence to ensure that I just get further up the front also. And obviously with the 2016 Toyota TS050, obviously it's quicker with the energy recovery system, but obviously a bit slow on the top speed. So, and you still get a bit more, still get plenty of downforce for sure. Don't blame you three. Last the first challenge, I'm guessing. Okay, so let's have a look at the results. So, well, I'll go for a quick toilet break. So 1 minute start, so I'm back. I'm gonna go for the soft cycle for sure. The should will last to for the long run for sure. Okay then, so it's getting close to that time for the start of Le Mans. As I'm about to put the message out, have a good race, and let's have a clean race. Here we go. There's no rolling start, just to give you a heads up, so handbrake or foot brake if you wish. So here we go. Let's get down to business. I do the talking on the track. I'm ready for the lights to go out. I'm ready for the lights to come on. Here we go. Got a slight better getaway than Eon, and who's that? It's the every guy. Oh, the keep it to clean. Keep it. Oh. I thought wise to escape the turn 2 shenanigans. Jesus. Not what I wanted at the start, but we keep going. But no damage on my car, which is a good thing also. And the only thing last thing I need is a track limit penalty. So therefore, I'll be able to sail past some of the Toyota drivers. Whoa! So got TJ right behind me as well, and sort of small guy going wheel to wheel as well. Ah, crap. Crap. Went a bit deep, but we keep going. It just goes begging and begging, don't it? Of course, Marty. It's not going to be easy to climb up the mountain, to pass one of the main contenders who I got on my eyes, on my radar, Eon and TJ, both in the Peugeot 908s. That's looking like the car to use for sure in a non-meta car Gr.1 race. And then we've got Smog like deploying the energy recovery system, and then the Peugeot like gets the advantage over the hybrid car. So I'm back up behind TJ, so we're back up to 6. TJ's got a half-second penalty, so I'm taking advantage over the host of his endurance race. So therefore, that I'm gonna have to try and go get a bit of a tow if I can, maybe a bump draft a bit if possible. Oh crap! It's the smallest of margins. Not what I want, but still a long way to go. Making a move. We've got the M3 guy slow on the straight. He's in the Toyota, the M3 guy. Oh, somebody spun! It's the Frenchman! The Frenchman has spun out into the gravel! Oh, don't know what happened there, but that was very unfortunate to see what happened there. And he's left the room. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. A bit too deep over that as well, and I've got the fastest lap too. So I wondered what tyres everyone is on. So we've got the homie, the Toyota Gr.1 versus Ian in the Peugeot 908, and I'm just about to pass the M3 guy in the who was in the Toyota TS050. Yep, that's the one. So I'll back up into the podium positions, but there's still a long way to go. wonder if these two are working together to try and break off the pack. So Ian's over a second behind the homie. So I don't know if he's picked up any damage or not, but I'm not really far off these two. So Ian's jumped back up the lead because that you see what I mean about the Peugeot like being way quicker through these curves, like compared to the Toyota GR010. It's the speed difference with the downforce levels between those two cars. So I caught up behind the pair of them. So I might just ask them the question of what tyres they're on whilst they're battling. Nah, don't matter. Just do talking on track and then, because otherwise they'll be a bit distracted, so just leave it to it. I'm sure they must be on the mediums, and I'm on the softs. So what we like at the weather radar, no rain expected in the next, say about 20 minutes or something. Oh, Smog's left the room, unlucky buddy. I believe the homies served his half-second penalty for track limits, because that car is not easy to turn in with the less downforce of it has compared to the 908. Oh, stuck it around the outside and then homie goes off a bit wide. Just like look at him go, like with the hybrid system. And he's going to have second penalty for track limits as well. Let me come with you. Do I do him? Do I not do him? Nah, save myself to another time. Oh, the homie squarely out of the corners as well. So these two have been naughty for abusing their track limits, which gives me the advantage as well. Oh, Ian getting out of shape after trying to pass the Toyota, because that Toyota is just like a sitting duck in the corners. This is an interesting battle up front as well. A battle for the race win. And Eon's got a 1 second penalty. Sorry, 1 second penalty for track limits. That's unfortunate. And that the homie's not making our lives any easier. Welcome along, Indian Stig. Nice to see you, my brother. I hope you're doing good out there. Check out Indian Stig Racing on YouTube for those who are into wanting for some open lobby racing from Indian Steak himself, as he throws down open lobby sprint racing action, anything like in GR2, GR3, GR4. He also does the Manufacturers and Nations Cup practice lobbies, and also the mystery daily races, in terms of depending how many laps or whatever car category that will be in until we find out on the first day of the new week. And he publishes those daily race videos from his experience as well. So Indian TJ guide to go and check out for those who are into that sort of stuff on GT7. No problem, my brother. Anytime. So we've got Ian, who's about to serve the 1 second penalty for track limits, and that is giving me second place as well. So 2.7, 2.8 between myself and the Toyota driver in front. Let's see how I've got slightly more tyres though, but let's see how much gap can I close through the curves. Massive gap I've closed just on the corners. The 908 has got plenty of downforce, and the GR010 up front hasn't, because it's a totally different race car and a different era as well. But that thing does pull like it's got plenty of torque, like through the four-wheel drive system as well as the hybrid. It's nice to hear from you, Tula, my brother, and hope all goes well from your end as well. And so yeah. Just give him a slight nudge, not to give Eon anything. No problem, my brother. Do I send it? Do I not send it? And that sends Eon closing up behind me. Not a lot. The clouds are building up. My spidey sense is telling me that there's going to be some rain. Just cannot keep up with the Toyota GR010 on the straights, but can only catch him on the corners. Just having a quick glance on the chat, and yeah, best luck to you as well, Marty, whatever you're doing, and because I'm just literally trying like about keep up with the that Toyota. See what I mean? It just parked it there with no downforce whatsoever. Because it's got less downforce also. And again, that's bringing Eon back in the mix as well, and Easy the Peugeot also. Whoa! Surely that his tyres are going. I'm gonna say it's the Euros. It's the Euros because it's Germany against Scotland. So be interested to see who's gonna come out on top. So I've got Eon. Is he gonna send it? Yes, he is. Oh, he's gone wide. He's gone wide. The homie. Will that award him a 1 second penalty or something for track limits? Not too sure. Marty's racing at 8 o'clock. Oh, don't worry, buddy. But if you don't want to know the scores today, well, obviously the race will be finishing around 8 o'clock-ish or something. So, but yeah, I'm gonna need a lie down after this race. Because it's not easy having to contend with these two up front. Surely the Toyota driver has gone too wide and abused the track limits. He has, the homie has got a half-second penalty for track limits. The homie's getting out of shape. The homie's getting out of shape. So I'll give Eon a push as well. The homie's tyres are definitely going. Is Eon going to send it? Of course he had to send it, but just leaves him in no space. A goes past the homie. Eh? And the homie comes back at the Peugeot driver. My tyres are properly going, so I just need to be mindful through these corners as well. Obviously shift down a gear, and then obviously the hippies, not hippie, the homie's going to be serving a half-second penalty in any moment. I'm just nearly losing it a touch there. So we're much closer than the Toyota, because we're going through to the curves. Eon makes the move. The homie's about to come back at him also, but Eon manages to get the job done. Oh, he has lost it! Oh no! Drama! Just after the... Welcome along, Hado. Welcome along. Good to see you. And if you just tuned in, just when you thought that Eon has been battling for quite some time and all of a sudden lost it over the chicane and crashed heavily on the final corner, and that just leaves me in the battle with the homie for the race win. But there's still a long way to go for sure. And good luck to Marty as well on his race. Not even use traction control at all, so let's see how it behaves. It feels stable, so should be able to save a bit of tyre life for sure. And when you have traction control, then obviously it slows it down just a touch as well, which prevents the wheel spin. So the homie's about to serve the track limit violation penalty for half a second. Oh. I've got him! Only just. But I know for a fact that this thing is quicker out of the corners and on the straight line. The homie's coming into the pits and his tyres were finished. So that gives me the advantage over the over Ian, although that I lost a bit of time while having followed behind the Toyota driver. So that's the homie. I'm out of my sight in the GR010. A long way to go, so I would assume that the homie had to come in just for some new tyres before, if anything happens, it could well rain. Lovely sunset over at Le Mans. Uh-oh. I'm seeing something. I can see rain on the bottom right-hand corner of the radar. 50 mile. This is gonna get tasty. The rain is coming. What's the helicopter doing there? I don't know what more to feel nervous about, whether it's the rain coming or the start or whatever. But I'm up for anything. With two of the bravest drivers to hanging out for another lap. The rain is coming. So the F3 guy is coming into the pits and it's gone dark now. I might even try hanging out for another lap or two. Probably most likely a lap. Probably not. Because look at the amount of torrential rain there's going to be. Holy crap, there's even heavier rain as well coming that way. Oh crap. It's raining hard now, it's raining hard. Just need to tiptoe away back into the pits. Holy crap. Oh, he has lost it. Somehow kept it on the island. Come on, get it in, get it in. It's raining cats and dogs at Le Mans, and everybody's coming in, and there's some struggling to get back. We are good with fuel and the tyres. Just depends on how long this is going to go on. Thank you very much. Just take care of yourself in the treacherous woods. Welcome along. Welcome along, K-Sub, my brother. Nice to see you and I hope you're well. I hope all is well from your end too. If you're just tuning in, holy mama, this is raining cats and dogs at Le Mans. And I was able to come in at the right place at right time to put on the wet tyres, as I was wise to be sure that I'd do another lap just before the rain hit it. At this very sector there, I was tiptoeing my way. and I'm just doing it with no traction control. No big deal, because it's not a lot, it's like a half second. Yep's coming in thick and fast of it, as he's in the TS Cycler 050, and that has got the four-wheel drive system. So the Toyota TS 050 has got the wet weather advantage. So he could well be in contention for sure. Peace and blessings to you, Iris, my brother. Nice to see you, and I hope all is well from your end too. Check out Iris all on YouTube for those who want to see him do some daily races, some gameplays, and he also plays some shooters like Apex Legends or whatever. So for those who like to go and check him out. I've got my umbrella case up, so I'm good, but I appreciate the offer. So I've already brought the umbrellas with me, because I sensed that there's going to be some rain. And of course, for those who want to go and check out Kesup Racing Team on YouTube, he's a sound bloke, but he's put some daily race videos along with the setup, and some funny vibes, as well as some ventures in the ACC. For those who like to go and check out Kesup on YouTube. It's what I like to see, just to keep the chat going, just to support each other, and that's what it's about. Yeah, I saw that he's done some that you done a stream, although that we're just in the middle of something, but no problem at all, my brother. No problem at all. That's good stuff, that, mate. Good stuff. I'm yet to go and have a crack at ACC, although that I played it a few occasions and then not been on it in ages. So I'm really intrigued to go and give that to another bash, and just do the assessments with the car setups, etc., etc. Yeah, it's totally different to GT7 for sure, ACC, obviously, because in my honest, as it is, without being judgmental, whatnot, and then obviously the positive thing with this game, GT7, is the graphics, and for me, for the physics side of things, is ACC's the one to for sure, because you have that realistic sounds, etc., etc. So. Yeah, for sure. That it's anybody's preference, really. So might as well just to, just to increase the SR and that sort of thing, and then therefore you'll be able to get a better score for sure whilst you're grinding at it. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, why not? Might as well. There's a blue flag. Oh, a bit wide there. The rain is starting to settle down now. Looks like it's stopping. Yeah, for sure that like in GT7 when I'm doing some serious racing, I feel ultra competitive on the controller. But when I'm not doing any serious racing, for example, I do some open lobby racing on a Tuesday evening, for example. That, of course, for sure, that is something that I just get the Logitech G923 out and therefore that get some miles about using the wheel and pedals, and yeah, so that of course that I have both sets of equipment, one for the serious racing, the others for fun, regardless where you finish in the open lobby races. As long as you want some clean, respectful racing, which is all you want. Do you know what I mean? So Drew's gone into the pits on the softs. That's a bold move from the British driver. Yeah, for sure that you'll get there, or anybody in particular will get there once they fine tune the settings for whether it's on the controller or on the wheel. Stopped raining, so obviously we've less than half an hour to go, and a lot there is to play for sure, and I don't have to worry about the fuel anymore. I could just go flat out. Drew's mum told him to. I blame Drew's mum. If he's sliding all over the shop, then I know who to blame. Unless if it's turning out to be bone dry, then obviously hats off to Drew's pit crew or race engineer, should I say. The track's drying out. Just gonna have to keep fighting the puddles to ensure that I keep the tyres in good condition. No problem, Kensup. Thanks for stopping by, say hello, and all the best to you, whatever you're doing. May you have a great weekend, and let's get down to business and be sure to get the job done. With just over 26 minutes left on the clock. Much love, my brother. All the best to you as well. Oh. Keeping on the dry parts. Can see the sky getting lighter. So I've got 20 minutes left on the clock. There's myself in the race lead. Yep, in second. TJ managed to pass him at Ian for third place, as Ian just dropped to fourth. Then we've got the homie in fifth, Drewby in sixth, and then we've got the Canadian in seventh. Yep's coming in there for some new tyres. He feels that now's the time to pit for some new tyres. He's going to go onto the slicks, I reckon. TJ is coming into the pits, and so too is Eon for some new tyres. So Yap's out on some soft tyres, I believe. And so too is Eon and TJ. So there won't be any rain for the rest of the race, so it's just a all out to attack a bit on the dry tyres. So I'm just about to come in this lap, but see as though that these two, all the people behind me have pitted for some soft tyres. Just need to be careful about out of the pit entry, as it's still slippery as well. So the good thing is that I was able to come in a lap later than those behind me who pitted for some dry tyres. Getting closer. Just need to bring it home, get the job done, and happy days. So I got myself in the race lead, Yep in second, Eon in third, TJ in fourth, Drew in fifth, the homie in sixth, the Canadian in seventh. With 14 minutes to go, the race win is in my hands, but it's not over yet. Just need to get the job done. Obviously, there's no tyre rule as well, from as far as I'm aware. Ooh. Steady on, steady on. They're a bit too fast there. But that's not going to bother me, the half-second penalty for track limits. Hello, Yep. Coming to say hi while you're racing. How you doing out there? I had it pretty close with just before the rain that came. Obviously, with like sort of Eon and the homie, like in the homie was in the Toyota Gr.10, and yeah, so and I've timed like and kept the composure together to bring it home into the pits, put on some wet tyres as soon as the heavens opened, and that's what happened. Therefore, that I just need to bring it on with 10 minutes left on clock. So there's obviously 3 racing laps left, and I'm good with fuel. No need to worry about tyre wear, no need to worry about fuel. Just bring it home. I'm purple in the first sector as the track's starting to dry out even more. And as the fuel load has gone down and you've got sticky soft tyres on, then it gives you the chance to go and treat it like you're in the quali lap. But you don't want to be like fluffing your lines too much, because otherwise you'll end up on the wet stuff. Two racing laps to go. Even faster now, three tenths up on the first sector. You've not missed much. Welcome along, Handy Pint. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing good out there, buddy. And if you're just tuning in, then obviously what's happened is that started on the front row and then got a bit like, well, just a bit cautious through the first lap or two, and then anyhow that caught up back the likes of Eon and who's in the Peugeot 908, as well as the homie who was out on front in the Toyota Gr.1 and then of course what happened like is later on is as soon as the heavens open, even that homie like went to pit in like just a little too early, and I was wise, and so too was Eon and a few other drivers, but hanging out until the heavens open. So therefore that as soon as the rain started right at this point, then I had to be sure that I just had to tiptoe my way around to get it into the pits, put on the wet tyres on, and of course be sure as soon as the track started to dry out, and be sure to get the job done. So that's what happened if you're just tuning in, Handy Pint. Still the fastest lap, like has lost a few tenths there, but obviously it's the last lap now. So this is it. We're on the last lap. After what has been like a challenging race for sure, having to keep my nose clean the best I can, apart from the track limits, obviously, which hampered a lot of people, and therefore that I was able to be sure that I just keep my composure together, make these soft tyres last like until the heavens, as soon as the heavens open. Therefore, I was able to pit at the right place at the right time and save plenty of seconds as well, to ensure that I come out of what was like another 20-30 seconds up front, maybe 40. I lost count like because I had a big gap like as soon as I came out of the pits, as soon as Eon spun behind me as the heavens were opening, just as we were about to come into the pits. And what more can I say as well? Having been in TJ's Sunday's endurance races religiously, very much of last year, I've been like very much fighting for podium finishes, sometimes race wins, and depending who shows up on the occasion in whatever car category this game has to offer. And that, of course, like to do this endurance race this was the first of endurance race that I'd done like since TJ like called the Formula 1 Championship offer, as there were hardly any people and which of course therefore that I just had to get into what will be kind of attitude. Whereas as for this time around, as we're in the final lap, as confirmed, as you can see on the timing board. Yep, says GG's, because he knows that I've got this one in the bag, but I just need to navigate my way through the Porsche curves and the Ford chicane, and therefore become the winner at Le Mans, and of course have a gold medal to be named at last, after trying like in some of TJ's league races in the past with the GR2 Championship, the McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship. Then, of course, the endurance races or the single races on its own. And therefore, having turned up at Le Mans, going through the Ford chicane for one last time, Danny C, One last corner. One last corner. And it's Danny C who's done it. At last. He's done it at last at Le Mans. And he's done it for Porsche. Not Porsche, Peugeot. What am I even saying Porsche for? GT7 At last. At last. Finally. A gold medal. In TJ's history books. Thanks a lot, Handy Pine. Very much appreciated. Last week, having clinched the Lamborghini GT3 Pro Series Championship, and of course, to turn up in the 90-meter endurance race of TJ's race. And you know what? You just cannot write it any better. Save the replay. So there's the clarification. So there's myself as the race winner at Le Mans, Yep in second in the Toyota. Then you got Ian in third, Drew in fourth, TJ in fifth, the homie in sixth, the Canadian in seventh, the American in eighth, and then the M3 guy, Eglis, and the Frenchman, the Polish or Monagas or whatever, like this small and King Bob and two of these Frenchmen who did not finish the race at all. What a shift. What a shift.
Car's first lap.
Oh, really? Well done.
How much you get from the race? Obviously, a lot when I was able to keep it together. What a shift. What a shift I put into making great things happen, and of course, get the race winner to my name in TJ's 90-minute endurance race. So happy days. Good job I saved the replayer as well. So let's come out of there and open the daily ticket. as the oil's gone to normal. So I'll do that like about after I've opened the ticket, something like that, in my own time. An invitation from Porsche. I'll take it. And then we're going to the Escapes movie to draw close to the stream. So thank you to those who tuning in and stop by and say hello to so that after a long 90 minutes endurance race at Le Mans, not really sure what to expect, but having to change the year over to the Peugeot 908 on the last minute, I just had to be wise to be sure that I get the competition, and therefore that when the heavens open, I was able to be smart, just to keep the composure, just to tiptoe my way through the curves as the rain was getting to hit hard. The rain was starting to hit hard, and therefore that was able to put on the wet tyres to be sure that I was able to just keep it on the island, not make too many mistakes. And when the track was starting to dry up, then therefore I was able to go for a last bit of push, and with the fastest lap as well. Started in second place, which obviously, happy days. Although that the first lap or two, I just had to try and keep my nose clean, and so although that the penalties were just the track limits are just another thing. I have to be sure that not to try and get addicted to get that many penalties. Do you know what I mean? So, but other than that, to get the race win, to my name in TJ's 90-minute endurance race, it just cannot get any nicer for sure. Having won the Lamborghini GT3 Pro Series Championship last week, and so happy days. So if you like the content, hit the like button and feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to see me do some open lobby racing, normally on the Tuesday evening as well, 7:30 PM UK time is when the lobby opens, and see what's next as well. Therefore that I'll be going out to the final round of the Lamborghini GT3 Championship at Sardinia on the Thursday evening. I'm looking to make it a clean sweep of finish on the race in the podium, and you'll be able to get the coverage from CC Swim Racing if you like to go and check them out on YouTube. And feel free to become a member for 99p to get the exclusive bits and pieces that you get from the channel. So there you have it. On that note, I'm gonna have to lie down, cut short, and thank you for those for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, peace, thank you, and bye bye, and ciao.